Hello, friends. Greetings from Dr. Sharad Kasarle. Today's audio is on major depressive disorder. By 2030, it has been expected to have 50% of the population suffering from major depressive disorder. Stress and depression are related to functional dysphagia or discomfort in the chest and abdomen, irritable bowel syndrome, and reflux, that is gastroesophageal reflux disorder. They are also linked to depression. Depression is also medically linked to stomach ulcers, stomach upsets, and even benign tumors and cancer of colon and stomach. Research shows that there are several biological processes that may predispose women to depression. These include genetically determined vulnerability and hormonal fluctuations related to various aspects of reproductive function. Women are more prone to depression than men. It is all proven by research by now. The variation in ovarian hormone levels and decreases in estrogen experienced by women have proven to these important phenomena. Reproductive events such as infertility, miscarriage, oral contraceptives, and hormone replacement therapy have been reported to cause depression in women as well. Studies show that birth control pills cause depression. Women have expressed concern about low sex drive, lack of appetite, helplessness, disinterest, and an overall sad disposition while on the pill. Signs of depression are mainly fatigue, feeling nauseatic and vomiting, loss of appetite, loss of interest in life, mood swings, cognitive dysfunction, even memory loss is also related to depression. Not able to concentrate, focus, and even learning abilities. Feeling of worthlessness. I am good for nothing. That kind of feeling is the basic cause of depression. Irritability all the time and feeling restlessness. Loss of interest in hobbies or activities is also related to depression. Depressed people no longer value activities and hobbies that once brought them happiness and pleasure. Even listening to music and meeting their best friends, also they would like to avoid during depressions. Hypoglycemia, that is low blood sugar, is commonly overlooked mortality in depression. Consuming sugar and simple carbohydrates such as white rice, white bread, and white flour causes a rapid and dramatic rise in blood sugar. That is exactly opposite one has to do compared to hyperglycemia. That is when your blood sugar levels elevate, you need to restrict sugar, refined flour, that is maida, and also high carbohydrate diets, and you go for fiber rich diet like fruits, vegetables. Then you can also enjoy millets, that is jowari, bajri, nachni, ragi. All these are highly beneficial for your gut function and brain function. Those medicinal foods which are healthy for gut, they are also healthy for brain. The foods like ginger, garlic, plenty of dietary fibers, carrots, tomatoes, pumpkin. Red pumpkin has got a lot of dietary fibers and also omega-3 fatty acids. Moringa, nothing but drumsticks, is rich in 92 nutrients, 48 antioxidants, and 71 antimicrobials to take care of your nutritional requirements naturally. Alcohol lowers serotonin and also it badly affects your dopamine and melatonin levels. So mostly insomnia is nothing but your deficiency of melatonin is increased by too much consumption of alcohol and also smoking cigarettes. Alcohol depresses the brain and nervous system and blunts the action of stress hormones. That is why alcohol not only damages your liver function, but also it damages your gut and brain axis. That is, vagus nerve is the biggest nerve in our body, which basically connects gut to the brain. We all know that there are hormones which are responsible for neurodegenerative and neuropsychiatric like depression, anxiety, stress. They are basically present in our gut. Serotonin is not present in brain, but it is present in the gut. Dopamine is basically activates with respect to the level of serotonin. Serotonin also controls your cortisol levels. Cortisol levels determine the stress level in your body, and higher the amount of oxidative stress, more will be the damage to your coronary arteries system, cardiovascular system, and also it can lead to venous insufficiency, like the people have varicose veins, deep vein thrombosis, and having sudden cardiac arrests or heart failures. According to research published in the Journal of Psychiatry and Neurosciences, women tend to display more sensitivity to interpersonal relationships, whereas men display more sensitivity to external career and goal oriented factors. Most of the antidepressants which are followed as a treatment, they are symptomatic. So they attack on symptoms and give you temporary relief. But the moment you are off antidepressant medicines, these symptoms may relapse. They come back. So best way is to have a good medical counseling, understanding the factors, basic root factors of depression, and treating naturally with the food and medical nutrition is what my specialty is. Depression can arise in various phases of life, and under many circumstances, research shows that depression affects badly on your endocrine system and also badly on pancreas. Psychological events such as stress, trauma, or accidents, death in the family, these are also badly related to depression. Neurodegenerative disorders like Alzheimer's is now termed as type 3 diabetes is also on the rise. People with memory loss, cognition, having lot of tremors, confusion, speak difficulties, difficulty to swallow foods. These are dangerous neurodegenerative disorders, dysfunctions, wherein slowly the person loses the track from the routine life, and mainly the responsible factors are when love is replaced by loneliness. Most of the senior citizens, when they feel loneliness, when they find nobody to share their views and thoughts and ideas, nobody appreciates their 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 views, this puts them in lot of depression. They are not able to share their feelings, thoughts, and expressions. So that is the major cause of depression has been identified. Now coming back to the very important topic, how to treat the various types of depression. How to get back your interest, how to get back your mood to your life, because life is all about enjoyment. That's what I believe. That is why in every stage we say that we wish happiness. We say happy birthday, happy wedding anniversary, happy health day, or whatever, everywhere we say happy, happy, and happy. And how that happiness is to get back in our life with respect of medical nutrition. As far as the science research goes, this is an abstract of over 10,000 research papers, and this is brought to you in a very small audio that medical nutrition that can help treat depression. Number one is curcumin turmeric extract. It has got very high ORAC value. perhaps highest amongst all the spices and herbs. ORAC is nothing but oxygen radical absorbance capacity. It enhances your blood oxygen capacity. It improves blood flow to heart and brain. And also it enhances neurotransmission. And that is how it treats depression, neurological conditions, neuropsychiatric conditions, and neurodegenerative disorders, including insomnia. So curcumin one can have 3 grams in hot milk or hot water, or you can add curcumin in your fresh vegetable soups and follow this wonderful nutrient to take care of your major depressive disorder. Second most important factor is vitamin D correction. Almost 80 to 85% population globally, not only in India, of course, India has even more evidences of vitamin D deficiency, especially in children and also in elderly population. Vitamin D is a very important cellular nutrient, not only for osteoporosis, osteoarthritis, or rheumatoid arthritis, or bones, joints, muscles related problems, but also mainly the brain function. So the depression is linked with D for depression and D for vitamin D. Vitamin D correction is very important. Natural sources of vitamin D are dairy, that is milk, butter, cheese, paneer. Eggs are good source of vitamin D. Fish, that is why we always recommend having fish oil capsules, that is cod liver oil, which has got vitamin A as well as vitamin D. B complex. B complex enhances the metabolism, absorption, assimilation of nutrients. And B12 is the very critical neurovitamin, that is all the central nervous system related disorders, including spinal cord, spondylitis, then you have low back pain, then neuro problems. All these are linked with B12 deficiency. Essential oils, they have wonderful role in healing depression. Lavender oil, rosemary oil, even tulsi oil, camphor oil, that is Karpurati Thailam. These are helpful for relieving the symptoms of depression and your mood comes back to normal. Adaptogens in herbs like Shatavari and Ashwagandha, we all know, they are blessed with so many nutrients naturally. The references you can find in Ayurveda and also in our Atharva Ved. Shatavari and Ashwagandha one can have to treat major depressive disorder. And not to forget exercise or simply walking. That is, walking 10,000 steps every day will rejuvenate each and every cell of our body. I am sure this audio will be extremely beneficial, useful to improve your lifestyle. Thank you very much. God bless you all.